How to hate RuneScape. Should we check this out?
Hey guys, Tasty Life here, your favorite RuneScaper who is bald but has not faked any illnesses. Today, I've got something I really want to talk
Somebody
about.
faked an
RuneScape
illness? That's crazy.
has been exploding recently. That's no secret, we're reaching record player counts pretty much every day. But with this new influx of players, I've noticed something. Something that has been making me sick to my stomach. People in RuneScape have been having fun. And I cannot let this stand. There are two reasons you should be playing video games. The first is to win, and the second is to get angry. Anything else is a waste of your time.
Oh my God, I saw
now,
that.
I might be the only person in the world that plays RuneScape correctly, and I fucking hate it. So strap in for my top tips and lessons on what you might be doing wrong. Number one, this is a shoe-in. Playing an Iron Man. It's more rewarding. So is making RuneScape videos out of pure passion instead of paying off your student loans, but you don't see me turning down video sponsors. Which leads me... No, I'm kidding. Not yet. It is coming though. Give it 30 seconds. It's coming. People think that they want to play an Iron Man. It's the quote-unquote purest game mode. I don't like it when RuneScapers use that language, but okay. They say it's the most fulfilling, the most fun, the most rewarding gameplay loop. No, you're actually just annoying. No one really cares that you went dry at Corrupted Gauntlet or that you got crashed. If you really want to play RuneScape like a pro, you have to shut up and suffer in silence like the rest of us. And maybe start drinking on weekdays, too. See, that feeling of fulfillment that you're chasing can be achieved in much better ways than the self-flagellating and yet masturbatory game mode that is Iron Man. And people have wrestled with this before, it's not a new concept. The first thing we tried doing was inventing Bronze Man, which is essentially Iron Man mode without all the tedious things that Iron Man claim to love. There's no farming, there's no supply gathering, fishing, herb lore, etc., all that jazz. And at that point, you kind of have to ask yourself, what exactly are you doing? And they're like, oh, we're hunting gear. So you're bossing? You discovered bossing. That's sick, dude. You're blazing trails. Sorry, Diane Rain, apologize. A much better option is to just play a main. You see, no amount of self-imposed restrictions in a video game can fill the void in your heart left by that one girl from college. Playing a main comes with a lot of benefits as well. For example, only running Theater of Blood. You can sell your GP. Number two, playing any... Hey guys, Tasty Life here, your favorite third monitor content creator. I'm here to make good on a promise from 30 seconds ago, which is exactly why I am ecstatic to talk about the hottest, newest, funnest, that's a word, I looked it up, mobile squad RPG, Marvel Strike Force. This is a free mobile squad RPG that allows you to play as both superheroes and supervillains if you're spicy enough to defend the universe against threats like Doctor Doom and Apocalypse. Power up your favorite characters, complete missions, unlock gear and other resources, and even compete against other players in
If I was a kid, I'd love that.
New ways to battle are released constantly, and the meta is always evolving, so make sure to stay on top for the best chances in the massive weekly alliance battle. If it's more your flavor, there are also raids and the Cosmic Crucible, where you go head-to-head with other players in a tournament. Marvel Strike Force is giving away the full Fantastic Four team for free. For a limited time, use promo code MSF4 to unlock Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, The Thing, and the Human Torch. This team will help you climb out of the early game and set you up for success. The MSF4 promo code will be available until September 30th, 2025. Don't forget to use my link or scan my QR code to download the game for free on Android and iOS. See, I told you it was coming. I'm honest, which means that you guys actually have to like this video and subscribe, and also give me your Prime sub on twitch.tv/tastylife, link down below. The second thing you've been doing wrong, for real this time, is playing inefficiently. We have so many great efficient players to look up to. We have JCW, Heboxianga speedrunning Max Capes, for God's sake. We have a Cold One speedrunning GM Helm. We have Coxie speedrunning his herb clean. I mean all pets. That's because efficiency is sexy. Are you telling me you'd rather crack open an ice cold beer, put on your favorite TV show, and barely pay attention to RuneScape while you're mining amethyst? You don't have what it takes. If you aren't risking carpal tunnel in the granite mines, you have weak bones and tiny wrists. Women are disgusted by this, not that you talk to them. And to be clear, this footage is fake. I did this for 5 seconds and just looped it. I'm not even gonna do this for the bit. That's crazy. Imagine this. Instead of spending 150 hours doing something that you kind of enjoy, you can suffer immensely.
I just looked over the side of my monitor to hit the crab, and I see this fucking thing. Oh my god! What is this, bro? What are you making?
For only 100 hours and have an extra 50 left over to do whatever you want. Asterix, check my math on that. That additional 50 hours is ideally more RuneScape. I don't want to see any of this guideless shit, all right? That was fun for like 2 days. Do what you're told, go to the next step in the Bodhi hardcore guide so you can get to the true endgame, which is being better than other people. Now, tip number 3. This might potentially be the most important thing I say all video, so make sure you pay attention. Make sure that you take things personally. When someone at the GE begins talking about some sort of deeply political, spiritual, or moral issue, this is your cue to step in, especially if their opinion is different. The Grand Exchange is about more than just exchanging money. It's about exchanging ideas, philosophy, racism. Honestly, it's one of the best forums in the world for good faith debates and discussion. I mean that. Now, hands down, the best thing about the GE is that the other person on your screen is literally just pixels representing an abstract idea. They're basically not even real. You don't have to acknowledge them as a person with thoughts, feelings, and lives as complex as your own. You can just bully them and externalize your own insecurities. And instead of dealing with those in a healthy and productive manner, you could spend your limited time and energy on this planet making somebody else's life worse. Everybody wins! Now, I know this is kind of a big step for a lot of people. You're not going to become a super pro RuneScape player overnight. But I've got a tip for you guys. Try practicing on Twitter first. It's like
Oh, is that his own account? I see this guy pop up a lot on Twitter.
Twitter first. It's like a training camp, so just make yourself a burner account with your profile picture being a hot Korean woman for some reason, like you're not 400 pounds, and tweet at King Condor with your opinions on race realism and eugenics. Another great example, someone crashes you at sand crabs. Scrap your plans for the day. You're going to spend the next 12 hours ruining this guy's life. Get your clan together, grab your cannons, and follow this guy around to every single world that he hops to. Follow him in-game for the next...
Yo, we did that. We did that. I was in Fossil Island and I was crabbing on stream and somebody crashed and he wouldn't leave and he was telling me that he was there first. But little did he know that we were live and chat was like, yo, tell me the server, Savix. Let me bully this guy. And then I told you guys the server, the whole fucking viewer came over. You guys bullied the crap out of him and he left. But he was stubborn. He was like, I will never leave. Like, few guys came in and he was not leaving. And then all of you guys came. We had like 100 people there and he left finally.
We could taunt him, call him names. Send him a picture of the outside of his hat. That's a joke.
But deserved, you know,
Please
deserved.
Don't do that one. I actually, maybe I want to put this in the video. You fuckers are going to do that. The point is, it's not about the XP. You could go to the gem crab. You could probably hop to another world in 30 seconds and continue on with what you were doing. But that's not really why you play RuneScape. Remember, the only reason you play anything is to win and to get angry. Say it with me now. Anything else is a waste of my time. This achieves both of those goals at once. Game on. Now the next tip, and another very important one. If you wake up and you're just feeling burned out, you know, you don't want to log in. We all have those days. That's when you log on, you little piss baby. Grind out a 12-hour day. I mean, think about it. What else are you going to be doing? Your schoolwork? Getting a job? Going outside, planning a fitness program, learning a language, spending time with your loved ones, checking out a new bar or restaurant, going to therapy, doing the chores you're putting off, cooking instead of getting DoorDash, listening to a podcast, cleaning your house, making a nice cup of coffee, or otherwise engaging in fulfilling human experiences. No, absolutely not. You should be rotting in your room like a good
Rotting in your room? Holy fuck!
Now, if you're already above 2,200 total, it's likely that you have a meticulously crafted box. Your comfort zone. This is a metaphor, not a literal box, by the way, within which your existence takes place. It is absolutely imperative that you do not leave this box for any reason whatsoever. Those friends or family members that claim that they're worried about you, they're lying. In fact, they're not even real. Those are delusions. You're schizophrenic. They're in your walls. They're in your walls. They're in your... There are wires in your arm. Rip them out. Rip them out. Rip them out. I'm kidding. I used to do that to my nephew who had schizophrenia. He ended up killing his whole family. Anyway, the feeling of burnout is typically just your body crazy to say, bro. Playing less RuneScape and focusing on the real world, which I should not have to tell you guys is immediate XP loss. So don't do that. Tip number 5, give up. Okay? You're not good enough. You're never going to get your Infernal Cape. Just give up. Use code TASTYLIFE for 10% off and call it a day. You might think that RuneScape is about growing your skill set, becoming a better player, understanding the mechanics that underlay our game. Wrong. Wrong on both counts, buddy. Actually kind of foolish that you would even think that. RuneScape is an MMO RPG. Massively multiplayer online role-playing game, which means that the world around you is littered with other players to dominate.
I have not seen this come out in a long time.
Now, I get it. When I was younger, I made the same mistake that you guys did. I used to think, hey, you know what? Let's make today a great day. The birds are chirping, the sun is shining. Let's log in, talk to my friends in RuneScape. Let's form a tight-knit community where everyone can join and feel welcome. Escape whatever troubles might be pervading your real life. Let's craft an experience and memories that will long outlive this game even after the servers go offline. We can look back and remember our crazy drops, our funny deaths at bloat, but most importantly, the relationships that we fostered with other human beings. What a stupid thing to think, man. I'm actually embarrassed admitting that to you guys. RuneScape at its core is about showing other people that you are better than them. That means cutting corners, buying achievements, using your valuable time to make sure that
This is the most MMO thing, by the way.
people feel bad so you don't have to. Now you might be saying, Tasty, this video is clearly a joke. This is satire. No, I'm sorry, but satire
He's
is
serious,
dead. We don't
guys.
need to understand the line between reality and fiction anymore because the world ended when Harambe died and this is hell. That's pretty dark, actually. So yeah,
Dude, this guy is so silly, man.
give up. Tip number 6. Quit your job and try to become a full-time content creator. Now, if you're worried about the lack of safety net, the lack of income providing for yourself and your family, simply don't be, because it's gonna work. I pinky promise that everybody wants to watch.
I would never, I don't know, man. For me, at least, if I had a kid, I would not want him to be a streamer, man.
Iron Man progress videos.
I have
And
my
streaming
own
on Twitch
reasonings.
is completely fair, where your hard work, dedication, and consistency will be rewarded. Wise men have been quoted saying that there is absolutely no danger in turning your passion into your job and attaching a monetary incentive to your creativity, especially if you're financially dependent on it. It's fine that you only stream 20 hours a month and make $400. Simply stream 200 hours and you will make $4,000. That's basic math. It also really helps if you watch David Goggins' motivational videos
David
and listen to
Goggins,
alpha male podcasts on
holy.
maximum volume like my Uber driver did last week, where they say, quote, "We've tried being nice guys and it doesn't work. Women don't want that. They want someone who preys upon their insecurities," unquote. That was a fun car ride and it really got me in the mood to grind. Follow your dreams. And finally, something that I've been preaching since the day that I started making content. Make sure that your focus is belittling other players for being worse than you. Let's say that again, but slower. Let's read into that. You don't have to be better than somebody. You just have to tell them that you're better. Go on the offensive, blame others for your mistakes. Never take accountability and don't even give them the chance to speak. In fact, if they try, just yell over them with derogatory language. You'll fit right into a PVM clan if you master that. I do have several videos detailing how to do this, so check them out when you get a chance on my channel. Hopefully today you guys learned a thing or two. So thank you for
Behemoth, right?
indulging me in my top tips to be a RuneScape pro. Like, subscribe, and as always, stay tasty.
Stay tasty. Jagex
Woox is widely considered the
shit! That is loud. I think I've seen this video, right? Alright, that was a funny satire video by Behemoth. Never take accountability? You mean private software? Yeah, I don't know. I would not advise anyone to follow those.
Do you see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?